After a video of teens fighting in Hazelwood went viral, the video shows a girl slam another girl's head into the ground over and over again. That happened Friday. Today we learned the girl critically injured in that fight near Hazelwood East is 16-year-old Kaylee Gain. Justina Cornell joins us now in studio with more information from Kaylee's family. Justina.
Mike, I spoke with her grandpa earlier today on the phone. He tells me his 16-year-old granddaughter needs support. There are 2 online fundraisers up and running right now, and they have already raised more than $100,000.
Why is there someone recording a fight like this and not calling for help?
Dr. Leslie Davis watched video of the horrific fight as a 15-year-old slammed 16-year-old Kaylee Gain's head into the ground several times near Hazelwood East High School last week.
Just seeing her laying on the ground helpless, and how there was an outbreak of other fights around her, and she's just laying there. It seemed like she was very, very hurt physically, but no one was coming to help her. No one checked on her.
2 online fundraisers are supporting Kaylee Gain. The GoFundMe say the teen fractured her skull and has frontal lobe damage. She also has brain bleeding and swelling, and the family won't know the extent of the brain damage until she wakes up.
My advice to parents is to encourage your youth to speak up.
Dr. Davis works with teens to prevent violence. She believes social media and the pandemic could be playing a role in the disturbing trend of fights.
Bullying started to increase and violence in schools started to increase. And I think most of that is because they didn't have any connection. And so once they get into a place where they're forced to connect again, when there's conflict and they don't have the communication skills, then they engage in violence. So that seems to be a natural response to the way that they need to express how they're feeling.
She said violence is learned behavior and adults can set an example.
The way that we resolve conflict in person with our youth around us, they are picking up on those behaviors, they're picking up on those patterns. And so if we don't want youth to engage in violence or to engage in hateful actions, we also have to be mindful of our own responses to conflict.
15-year-old girl is in custody in connection to the fight and is being held in the juvenile court system. We learned today there will likely be a hearing in the next few weeks to decide if the 15-year-old will be tried as an adult. As far as support for the hospitalized teen, we have links to the GoFundMes on our website. You can head to ksdk.com and go to the section as seen on TV.